Just quickly go through the formula, students. Give me 2 minutes. We'll start this formula. Joshita, did you go through the class recording? Okay. There's this formula, students. We'll be starting with parallel and slope, perpendicular. For parallel, m1 is equal to m2. For perpendicular, m1 into m2 is equal to -1. Sorry, go through this formula. For slope, again, for slope equation, for interception, for equation, whenever one equation is given, we use intercept formula. Y is equals to mx plus c. Whichever comes with x, that is m value, students. Then 1 point and 1 slope. If 1 point, 1 slope is given, how to solve? If 2 point is given, what is the equation? Shall we start? Lemula, have you gone through the formula? Mariana, Naomi? What about Mariana? Okay, look at the first question, students. Mariana, what did you say? Want to rejoin? Yes, Adya, did you ask Ivanyo? Okay, fine. Yeah, look at the first question, students. What is given? First question. What is asked? Read the first one, MCQ question. MCQ question. If the line 7y is equals to ax plus 4, and what's the other line given? 2y minus, are they parallel or perpendicular? Parallel. Then we need to find the value of which one? A. So we need to find parallel. To see this a complicated, it looks like complicated question. If it is parallel, what is m, students? M value. M1 is equals to M2. As soon as you see parallel question, M1 is M2. Fine. Rearrange this equation. Y is equals to mx plus c. If you arrange this before y, there shouldn't be any value, right? Divide that 7, what do you get? 4 by 7. Next, this question, if you arrange this, 2 is equals to minus x plus 3. Can I write it like this? Because x should be. Then, what about the next one? Yeah, divided by 2. Y is equals to minus 1 by 2x plus 3, 3 by 2. What is m1 and m2 here? M1 is how much? A by 7. Compare this, students. Can you see m value is given? A by 7. What is m2? Yes, m2 is equals to minus 1 by 2. Substitute both the equation here. According to this equation, m1 is equal to m2. A by 7 is equals to minus 1 by 2. For 1 mark, actually this is a complicated question for 1 mark. What is A value? 7 will go that side. Minus 7 by option B. Minus 7 by 2. Just go through this. As soon as you see parallel, you should write m1 is equal to m2. Then this is a general equation. Arrange this equation according to this. Look, I have arranged both the equation according to this. From that I took m1 and m2 from there. Is this clear? All of you understood how to solve? Okay, sometimes the same question they will give it in 3 or 4 marks, students. Along with this, they'll give 2 more questions. So whenever equation is given, I'll repeat again, whenever equation is given, like this 2 equations, and the word parallel is given, parallel. As soon as you see parallel, write m1 is equals to m2. If it is perpendicular, m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1. Okay. Then take the equation, compare it with the general equation, find m1, m2. Second question. If two lines are perpendicular, for perpendicular, what should I write, students? m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1. Then the relation between their slope. What's the answer? Which option? Isn't it option D? That was a simple question. 2022, semester 2. Semester, whichever semester is given, that is board exam question. Specimen paper doesn't come in board exam, students, but it was set by the board people. So the second one was easy. What about the third question? Look at the diagram. Third one. Line A and B are perpendicular to which one? Perpendicular to CD. If it is perpendicular, what is the value? M1 into M2 is equals to minus 1. Coordinate of B, C and D respectively. See, what is B, C and D respectively they have given. These are the coordinates. B value, C value, D value. Find the slope of CD. Okay, we need to find the slope of C and D, students. There are 2 points. Are both the point values given? Slope? All of you will respond. And why, which question is this? Okay, they have given half mark, but it must be some 3 mark question, students. A 3 marker question. Slope AB. How do you find slope AB? How many points are given here? 1 or 2 points? 2 points? I mean, not AB. What is that? Slope CD, students. Slope CD. C value is 0 comma minus 1. D value is 4 comma 3. Okay, I'll show you the formula. When slope is dash, look at left hand side, 2 points. What's the formula? Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Take this as x1 y1, x2 y2. Find the slope of CD. Write y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So slope of CD is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Y2 value is 3. Minus of minus 1 is plus 1. I'll write it directly. Divided by 4 minus 0. What's the value, students? Slope of CD is equals to 1. Is this clear? All of you understood? So let me take this as M1, students. M1. Slope CD, I'll take it as M1. M1 is equals to 1. Remember, M1 is 1. Next, what have they asked us to find? Equation of AB. Equation of AB. All these are a bit tough. You should understand. For equation of AB, do we have any point A value given? In the question, any point A? Respond. Any A value given or only BCD given? Only BCD. What is B value? B value is 4 comma 0. A is not given. We have 1 point, students. 1 point is given. Next, A is not given. If you want to find equation, what are the different ways we need, students? Look at the right hand side. We need at least 1 point and 1 slope, right? Or we need 2 points, right? We either need 2 points or 1 point and 1 slope. Here, 2 points are not given. What else we can check? 1 point, can we check 1 slope value? 1 slope. M2, shall I take that slope as M2? Let us consider M2. What is the relation between M1 and M2? Is the line parallel or perpendicular? What is given? Perpendicular. Line AB is perpendicular to CD, right? Yes, line AB is perpendicular. Therefore, M1 into M2 should be equal to minus 1. What is M1? 1 into M2 is equal to, then what is M2 value? M2 is minus 1. Did we get one slope value here? One slope and 1 point? This is the concept. First go through this. In order to find equation, remember they told us to find equation of AB, students, A and B. Check the formula. In order to find right hand side, I've written slope and equation top. In order to find equation, you either need one slope. I've written in the box. Look at the box. You need one slope and 1 point. Or you need 2 points. See, this is 2-point formula. This is 2-point formula. This is what they are giving. Most of the question, this is how they give you equation of a straight line. It is a bit tough. You should remember parallel, perpendicular concept. So one slope and 1 point. This is the formula we're going to use. Look at the second formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. 1 point and 1 slope formula. This one. y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So slope of equation AB is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Just AB value is given, take that AB as x1, y1. Y value will not be given. Y minus y1 is 0 is equals to m is this minus 1. X as it is 4. Y minus 0 as it is minus x minus into minus is plus 4. If you rearrange this, if you make x positive, x plus y is equals to 4 is the answer. Or you can even write x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0. See, if you're still finding it difficult, students, still struggling because most of them wouldn't have attended from the beginning, you would have missed classes. If you're finding it difficult, just practice this one reflection section midpoint. Out of 4 marks, you can at least score 2 marks. Equation, if you skip, you'll at least get 2 marks. Those who know can solve it like this. Slope m1. We use slope m1 to find slope m2. Shall we solve the next one? All of you all understood? Equation slope. Response, students, clear? Okay. Next, we'll solve one 4 marks question. 3 marks, 4 marks. Look at this 3 marks. Fifth question. Fine. I'll tell you in a short way. If the line is given, what are the two lines, students? Tell me the two lines. Kx minus y plus 4 is equals to 0 is one line. Second line. Okay, these are the two lines. Are they perpendicular or parallel? If it is perpendicular, what we need to find? Into 1. They are given recently, 2024, 2 years back. I mean, not recently, 2 years back. There are two questions. So when two equations are given, same like the first MCQ. How do you solve this? Convert into which one? What is the general equation? Y is equals to mx plus, yes. Convert this. Y is equal to mx, students. Shift this minus y to the other side. Can I write like this? Y is equals to kx plus 4. Correct? In this, what is m value? If you compare, what is m? I'll take that m1 as k. Next, convert this. Same like y is equals to mx plus c. It is already converted, but before y, do we have any values? Any number? No. Divided by 2 plus, bring the 2 and divide it here. If you reduce, what do we get? 3x plus 7 by 2. In this, what is m value? Yeah, let me take it as m2. m2 is 3. Just substitute here. What is m1 and m2? K into, tell me students, k into what? 3, right? K into 3. K into 3 is equals to minus 1. This 3 will get divided. What is k value? 1 by minus 1 by 3. I'll minimize. I've shared the questions in the group. It was given 2024 3 marks question. First go through the question and check what I've done. This, I'll shade this. This is the general equation. You have to compare that and write it. From the first equation take m1, second equation take m2. You practice another 5 questions, definitely you'll understand equation of straight line. Complete this. We'll try the next one. Find the equation of the line passing through and parallel passing through minus 1, 1. Completed? Have you all done? Two equations. Look, the second question is continuation of the first one, students. What is given? Find the equation of a line. So, next, for equation, what are the three things required? What are the three different ways we can find? First one is its intercept is given. Second one, when one slope and then third, when 2 points are given. Now look here, if you want to find equation, these are only three possible ways. One intercept, one slope, 1 point, and 2 points. Yeah, in this question, what is given, students? You all tell me what is given. Any 1 point is given, right? 1 point is given. Next, what else? Apart from that, what is given? What statement? Find the equation of the line. Respond. Parallel or perpendicular? This equation is already given here. This equation. What is the m value? Whenever parallel is given, what your m1 is equal to? This m1 from where you have to check? From which equation? From which equation? M1. Can you see this equation is given? This one. Previous question, right? Are they same students? 2y. See, this I'm talking about. These two equations are same. So from this, what is m value we got? What is m? If that is 3, what is m2 value you have to take? 3. So for this question, slope value you have to take it as 3. Slope value is 3, and what is that point? Minus 1 comma 1. One slope and 1 point. What is the formula for one slope and 1 point? Y minus y1 is equal. That's it. This slope you take it as 3. Take this as x1, y1. First go through whatever I've written, then you'll can make a note. 3 marks question. Remember, second main, they have compared it with the first one, students. Second equation. And it is parallel. If it is said to be parallel, their slopes will be equal. That's it. This is how they'll give. It is kind of quite confusing, but very simple to solve if you understand the logic. So y minus y1 is 1 is equal to 3 into x minus of minus 1. Therefore, y is equals to minus 1 goes to the other side, 3x plus 4 students. This is the answer. Equation. So you can write even like this, y is equal to 3x, or you can write 3x minus y is equal to 4, anything is fine. All of you are completed. Did you all understand how to solve M1 and M2? Okay, now the same question, students. I'll erase all this. The second question, with which equation they compare? The second question, with which equation? All of you will respond. Look, the second question, they compared with which one? First one or second one? Second equation, right? What if they are compared with the first equation, students? For first equation, what is M value? What did we get? M is? Yes, you have to take minus 1 by 3. That is K value, minus 1 by 3. This is how they'll set questions. So if they compare it with first value, don't take it as K, take it as minus 1 by 3. If they are parallel, this will be you have to take the same value. If they tell perpendicular, even there if they mention perpendicular instead of parallel, then what's the formula you have to take? M1 in M2 is equals to minus 1. M1 you can take this. You can take this one. M2 is equals to minus 1. M2 is equals to minus 1 into 3 divided by minus 1. What is M2 value then? M2 would take this 3 as slope, take 3 as slope and perpendicular. This minus 1 comma 1. Take it as point. Maximum, this is the type, students. It might feel difficult. You solve 3 or 4 questions, you'll understand. Okay, whenever perpendicular is given, parallel is given. We'll solve another 3 questions. Sixth question, semester 2. Semester meaning they have given it in board exam. What is given? Find the equation of the line parallel to which line? To y minus 1 equal to parallel to this and passing through the intersection of how many lines? And 2x minus y is equal. First intersection line is given. Try to convert this, students. Find the equation of the line parallel to this line. If it is parallel, what is M1 and M2? M1 is equals to M2. From this, find M1 value. Take this equation, find M1. Arrange it in terms of y is equals to mx plus c. Be quick. Okay, I'll read it again. Look, student, look at the first line. Find the equation of the line parallel. Equation of line parallel to which line? 2x plus y minus 7. Convert that. Convert that and find m value. If you convert this, y would remain as it is. Minus 7 goes to the other side, becomes plus 7. See, minus 2x plus 7. What is m value? Yes, m is minus 2. For this question, m is minus 2. Then what about parallel? If it is parallel, even this m is also minus 2, right? Yeah, keep m2 as minus 2, students, minus 2. This is first one. Next, what do we need to find here? Slope or equation? For this question, we need to find equation. For equation, we got a slope here. We got one slope. Then if you have one slope, what's the next thing we need, students, to find equation? Check. For one, along with one slope, what's the other thing we need? We need 1 point. Right? We need 1 point. Let us find that 1 point. One slope we got. Next, in order to find 1 point, there are 2 more equations passing through this and passing through the intersection of 2 lines. What are the 2 equations here? X plus y minus 4 is equal to 0. And next one, 2x minus y, 8. I'll do one thing. This minus 4 I'll shift it to the other side, students. Other side. Use elimination method. Use elimination method. Find the value of x and y. This was the question. I'll write it like this. X plus y is equals to 4. 2x minus y is equals to 8. Use elimination method here. Find the value of x and y. That will give you 1 point. Tell me the value of x and y. So I can directly cancel. 3x is equals to 12. What is x value? And then 4 comma. Substitute in any one of the equations. Find the value of y. See, write it like this. Equation 1, equation 2. By using elimination method, find x. 0. Correct. X plus y, I'll take the first equation, is equals to 4. Right? 4 plus y is equals to 4. Therefore, y is equals to 0. Y is 0 here. So we have one slope, students. What is that one slope? It is minus 2. Don't write it as m2. We'll just keep it as m. We'll just keep it as m. M is minus 2 and we have 1 point. Take this as x1, y1. So the formula is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus y minus y1 is 0, m is minus 2, x minus 4. Solve this equation, you'll get the answer. First solve it, I'll explain again. I'll explain once again. After solving this equation, we got 1 point. By solving the first one, we got slope. By solving the second two, we got point. Then we use this formula. 1 slope, 1 point formula. This is the answer, students. 2x plus y is equals to 8 is the answer. Final equation. Joshita, are you solving? Did you understand? If you feel it tough, only 2 marks, Joshita. You can just keep this equation. Okay. So if you get it, fine. If not, only 2 marks. You can study reflection and section midpoint. No, not 2 marks. You might get two questions, students. So around 3 marks. Only equation of a straight line is for 3 marks. All of you completed. Shall I explain it again? Done? Okay. For this question, what are the two things we used? One slope and one point. Reverse. You have to think it in reverse way. Whenever they ask you all such questions, okay, 2022, mostly they will give you such question, tough ones. Find the equation. First part. Look here. First part. Find the equation, students. Equation. Then, as soon as they tell equation, you should remember for equation there are three types. Okay. One is only when one equation is given. Y is equals to mx plus c. Second, one slope, one point. Third one, 2 points. Then figure out what is given there. Okay. Find the equation of a line parallel. Whenever the word parallel is given, what is guaranteed, students? M1 is equals to M2. Therefore, which one is guaranteed here? One slope is definitely we need to find, right? We definitely need to find one slope. Remember that. Whenever the word parallel or perpendicular is given, definitely one slope. Therefore, the answer is one slope, 1 point. 100% it is one slope, 1 point question. Fine, there's no doubt, one slope, 1 point. Now, next, one slope we need to find and the word parallel is given. So what you do, take this equation 2x plus y minus 7. From this you try to find the slope value. Slope, that is what we did. We got m is equals to minus 2. We got m minus 2. Using that and parallel concept, look at this. Using that and parallel, we got to know both are same, m2. If it is perpendicular, use perpendicular and use that slope. So for parallel, we are going to use this slope. Slope is done, now point. If you want to find 1 point, there are two more equations given. Two more equations. Whenever such equation is given, to find any 1 point x comma y, use elimination method. Take these two equations, use elimination method. That's what we have done here, elimination. Look, these are the two equations. By using elimination method, we got the point. Use one slope, 1 point formula. 1 point, one slope concept. This is the formula. Toughest questions in equation of a straight line. Any doubts in this? Shall we try the next one? Next question. Okay, next one. I'll erase this. Now we all should answer. Almost similar, students, almost similar one. Eighth one is easy. Eighth one diagram is easy question. Look at the seventh one. All of you will answer the seventh. What do we need to find? Tell me the first thing. Value of p and which equation? No, no, not second. Yeah, from second equation. But how many equations are given? Two, and perpendicular to each other. If perpendicular is given, what's the formula? So from where will you find m1 and m2? From both the equations? Yeah. What is the first equation we have? 5x minus 3 plus 2 is equals to 0. How do you convert? What is the general equation we have? Y is equal to, yes, convert this, students. You all tell me, I'll write it. How do I convert? Minus 3y, I'll shift that side. 5x is equals to 3y. If not, instead of writing, I can write it in one step like both are same. So if t goes down, what do you get? 2 by. See, we are solving around sixth or seventh question from morning. You should solve at least 10 to 15 questions to become thorough in each chapter. What is M1 here? M1 is 5 by. Use the same equation. Next equation, same concept. Tell me M2. Be quick. Hence find the equation of the line passing through and parallel to. Okay. Again, simple question. 1 minute. How many marks is this? Okay, 3 marks. After this, we'll solve one 4-marker question. First, complete this. Okay. We'll just continue this. APGP will start tomorrow. APGP revision. Fine. We need P students. Py is equals to 6x plus 7. What is y value? Bring the speed up. Yes. By px plus 7. What is M2? 6 by p. Are these lines parallel or perpendicular? What is mentioned? Perpendicular. M1 into M2 is equals to -1. 5 by 3 into what is M2? 6 by p is equals to -1. So first multiply. 5 reduce this. 5 twos are 10p is equals to -1. Shift p to the other side. 10 is equals to. How do you make it positive? This minus will go to the other side and become -10 is the answer. Which one is this? 7th main, first one. P is equals to -10. We have just done the first part of the question. The second part is left. Is it clear? Lemula, what is Lemula doing? Lemula, Mariana, solving this? Okay. If you're feeling tough, just ignore students, okay? You see, ignore in the sense, I'm not joking, I'm really telling, if you're feeling it tough, hardly 2 marks. Ignore, concentrate on banking, just ignore this part. Just keep practicing. Fine. If you're not able to solve, no problem. You can concentrate banking, GST, then mean, median, those type of topics. A reflection section midpoint. So you'll have one reflection, one section midpoint, one equation of a straight line in one single question. Okay, I'll tell you. We'll do one question related to that. You'll have one reflection question, one section or midpoint, one equation of a line question. This entire put together, you'll have one question, one single question for 4 marks. So reflection, they'll ask you one basic question. If point A reflects in point B, y-axis, x-axis, imagine mirror at y-axis, x-axis. Then apply section midpoint, you'll get 2 marks. Then they'll ask any one tough question like this. That is for 2 marks, equation of a straight line. So don't worry, even if you skip equation of a straight line, you'll still end up getting 2 marks for reflection and equation. Section midpoint. Okay, first part is done. All of you understood first part? Shall we try the second part of question? Yeah, what's given in the second part? First you all answer. First part is the next. What do we need to find? Equation of a line. And in equation of a line, What are the two things, students? One slope and one point, if not 2 points, right? What is given here? Passing through. If the word parallel is given, definitely one slope, need to find one slope. What is, yes, correct. What is 1 point given here? Very good. 1 point is minus 2 comma minus 1. This you have to take it as x1 and y1. Next, parallel to which one? 6x minus py. You don't have to solve this again. Check whether they have given. Remember, last time I told you the same concept. Yeah, what is the what you call slope in this? From this, what is the slope we found? P value. First, minus 10. So you have to take not minus 2. No, no. Hence, find the equation of the line and parallel to. For the first one, we got no, we got 3 by 5. P value was minus 10. Yeah, but we don't take minus 10 here. Minus 10. Compare this, students. Compare this P by 2. This equation is parallel to which one they mentioned. What is the other equation given? 5x minus 3y plus 2. For this, what was the slope we got? What was the slope? For the first one, what was the slope we got? When I erased it. Right, let me explain again. If you convert this, you'll get Py is equals to 6x plus 7. No, no, not M2. See, wrong value. You are telling wrong value. Ignore P, students. Forget P. What is this equation we have to take? Can you unmute and respond? This equation, what you have to convert into? Y is equals to mx plus t. How do you convert? Y is equals to mx plus minus py goes to the other side, becomes plus py is equals to 6x plus 7. You all told p when I got confused. And what is y value, student? 6 divided by x. Now what is p value we got? What was p value? Minus 10. So this is m value, right? M. M is equals to 6 divided by minus 10. Reduce what we get? Minus, okay, 3 by 5. Now what is given here? Parallel or perpendicular? Parallel. If parallel, what is the slope value you have to take here? Same, right? Same minus 3 by 5. Same slope. Yes, same slope. Actually, we have to solve this part, students. We have to solve this in order to find m value, minus 3 by 5. By mistake, don't take p value as m here. It is not p value. Read the question once again. Take this equation. Solve it. If you're getting confused, take it and solve. Just ignore whether it is given in first one or second one. Ignore that. Solve this equation. M is equals to minus 5 by 3. Just because it is parallel, this slope also will remain same. Y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Y minus y1 is minus 1. M is minus 3 by 5. X minus of minus 2. Is it clear, students? All of you understood? Okay, complete. After this, I'll give break. Up to 8 o'clock, I'll conduct today. We'll solve another 4 marker question. So you'll become thorough with this. Minus into minus is plus 1. This is the final answer. This is the final answer, students. Completed? Done? So maximum, even the toughest part also we have solved. If you solve another 4 mark, 1 or 2 questions, you'll understand. 4 marker question, they'll give you with the graph. We'll do that. After break, we'll do that. So for second part of question, I'll repeat. This is the equation they're given. We solved, we took m value. Just because it is parallel, we kept it same, parallel. If it is perpendicular, we would have written m into m2 is equals to minus 1. m2 would have been minus 1 minus 3 by 5. m2 would have been like this. It would have been 5 by 3. Okay, what's the time? Take 10 minutes break, students. We'll start at 7:35. Okay, shall we do the next one? All of you are online? 4 mark question. Response, students. Shall we do 4 mark question? Fine. Just 1 or 2 questions. Look at this. See, remaining, I've sent it in the group. I've sent it in the group. You can try all these 3 marks question. There are 18 questions. I did up to 7th one. 7 questions I did. You can try 8, 9, another 2 or 3. Look at one 4 marker question. What is given, students? Write the coordinate. Lemula online. Lemula and Naomi. Lemula. Joshita. If you all feel equation of a straight line tough, you can do these kind of questions to look at. You'll get 1 3 marks question, whatever you solved, and 1 4 marker question. Write down the coordinates of A and D. What is A coordinate? A is on which axis? Y axis. So y axis x value will be 0 and y axis what's the value? 0, 6. What is D? D is on which axis? Yes, minus 3, 0. First go through this. coordinate, reflection concept. Next, what do we need to find? Find the coordinate of centroid. What is centroid formula? Do you remember x1, x2, x3 divided by 2? Divided by 2 or 3? Divided by 2 or 3? Yeah, 19. Right coordinate of triangle ABC. What are the 3 points we have to take? A, B and C, students. A value is 0, 6. Now this is the first question. Now we are solving the second question. B value. What is B coordinate given? 4, -4. And C value -4. Yes. Tell me the formula. You have to take this as x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. What is the coordinate of A centroid? What is the coordinate of centroid ABC? Tell me the formula. X1 plus x2 divided by 3. Make a note of this formula. Y1 plus divided by 3. Substitute, find the value. Then AC, K is to 1 is given. Find the value of K. Okay, next. Equation of the line BD. Fine. Now you can easily solve this fourth question. It's very simple. 2024. If you know the formula, you don't have to write, students. You could have directly written this step. What's the answer? 2 by 3 or 0? Let me check, students. I think values have taken wrong. Or is it plus 2, P3? Yes. Even I have gone wrong. What is Y3, student? X3. I didn't take X3 properly. What is X3? Even it is wrong, whatever everything. -4. So what is 4 minus 4? 0. Tanisha, you're not gone wrong. You're not concentrating while solving. You're going wrong in this plus and minus concept. 0. What is 6? -4 minus 2 is -6. Yes, 0. For both, is it 0? So be careful while writing, students. You are making wrong mistakes in this plus minus concept. This is on. What's the third question? Yes, Tanish done. Joshita understood. Adia, Naomi. So 1 mark for both. 1 mark. Third question. What is third one given? If D divides AC, which line, student? C or AC? We need to take AC. What is the coordinate of A? 0, 6. What is the coordinate of C? -4, -2. If D divides AC in what ratio, students? D divides which ratio? K is to 1. Even if they don't give K is to 1, if they give M is to N, what do we have to take? We should always take it as K is to 1. Yeah, remember that concept. We should always take K is to 1. Okay, let me write it. If D divides AC in the ratio K is to 1, then find the value of K. What is D value given? What is D coordinate? 3, 0. We'll solve this. So whichever is there in between, whichever point lies on the line, according to that we have to solve. D of x comma y, this is the formula, is equals to, what's the formula, students? M is to n is k is to 1. What's the formula? Let me write it. Shall I write it directly? So we'll take d value first. D into minus 3 comma 0 with respect to d, m into x2. This is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. What is m value? K into x2. What is x2? Minus 4. Yes, n is 1 into what is x1? 0. Divided by k plus. So k into what is y2? Minus 2. See, even 1 mark, they made it sort of lengthy concept. Plus 1 into what is y1? 6. Divided by k. Solve this equation. Take this equation. Minus 3 is equals to minus 4k plus 0 divided by k plus 1. You can take any equation and solve. You'll get k value. Completed? All of you are done? Okay. First question was simple. Second question also was okay. Third question, section formula, lengthy one. Last question. Tell me the last one, students. This is where we use equation. This is what I told you all. Even if you don't solve equation, how many marks will you get? Out of 4, how many marks? If you solve these 3, you get 3 marks. Don't worry about equation. Even equation you all can solve. Equation of a line BD. How many points are there? 2 points. What is B value? And what is D value? Yeah, what is D? 0. Take it as x1, y1, x2, y2. And nowhere they have mentioned parallel, perpendicular, nothing. It is a simple equation line. If 2 points are given, what's the formula? Y minus y1 divided by? Only the left hand side you will tell, right hand side I have to write. Complete this. Find the equation. This will give you the answer. So even if you skip equation, no problem. You'll still get 3 marks, students. If you are thorough with reflection, section midpoint formula. Reflection, section midpoint. So 0 plus 4, and let's write it as 4. Cross multiply. 4x plus 7y minus 16 plus 28 is equal to 0. What's the answer? How much is minus 16 plus 28, students? Yes? Yeah. This is the final answer. See how complicated 10th is. In 9th standard, you used to get such question for 3 marks, 2 or 3. In 10th, only 1 mark. So that's it. 2024. Even 25, they had given similar question. Last year, they had given similar question. Only thing was they had mentioned perpendicular students. One perpendicular question was given for 4 marks. Then all of you understood all these 4 concepts. Centroid, section, midpoint. Okay, we'll do one thing. Which question you want to solve? 20th or 21st? 21st doesn't have diagram. Will you try the 22nd question? Now, 22nd. Can you see? Yes, one parallel origin is given. Try this, students. I'll give you all 5 minutes. Last question. We'll end the class. Find the coordinates of P. After 5 minutes, I'll solve this. I want all of you to try. 22nd question. Your first two is easy. The third one is bit tricky, students. Find the equation of a line parallel. So for parallel, it is M1 is equals to M2. M1 we need to find from this AB. See, AB are 2 points. Find slope using 2-point formula. Then what's the answer, Tanishka? Last part. 3x plus 5y. Okay, let me check. 3x. It has to be correct. 3x plus 5y. What about first and second? At least first and second you all have done, students. Only 1 mark. Even the third one is very easy. If I explain, you all will understand. That time you might feel it is easy. What is A value? Where is A, students? A is on x-axis or y-axis? Coordinate. Yes, A is on coordinate. Whichever lies on x-axis, what will be the value of y? Y will be 0. 5 comma 0. What is B coordinate? That's it. Simple. 0 comma 3. 1 mark for this. Next. Take this 5 comma 0, 0 comma 3. I've written all this. X1, Y1. What's the formula to find P coordinate? Section or midpoint? What do we section or midpoint? Yes, tell me. M into. I'll write it directly. 2 into. Tell me, Tanishka. 2 into what? 2 into 0. Not minus. Minus or plus. Plus. It is plus formula. 3 into 5. Divided by 5. Yeah, 2 plus 3 is 5. Next. What's the next value, students? 2 into 3 plus 3 into 0 divided by 5. So what is coordinate of P? Yes. Coordinate of P is 3 comma. See this answer 2 into 0 is 0. You have 3 into 5 divided by 5. 5 and 5 gets cancelled. What about this one? 6 by 5. All of you got 3 comma 6 by 5. Is it correct? What about Adya, Joshita and Naomi? Lemula? Okay, Naomi, Lemula. Same answer. 3 comma 6 by 5. At least this one you also have done, students. 2 marks. 2 marks. Look at the third one. It's a very simple one. Find the equation of a line. Up to here it is fine. Parallel to which one? Parallel to line AB. What is A value given? What is point A? How much is A? 5 comma 0. And what is point B? 0 comma 3. 2 points are given, right? We have 2 points. What do you mean by line parallel? M1 should be equal to M2. So using these 2 points, let us find M1. Using these 2 points, we need to find M1. What is M1? Slope or equation? M meaning. M meaning is slope. Tell me two slope formula. When 2 points are given, y2 minus y1 divided by, look left hand side. I put an arrow, I've drawn an arrow. Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So this will be x1, y1, x2, y2. What is slope? M1 formula. Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. What is y2? 3. 3 comma 0 divided by what is x2? Response, student. 0 comma 0 minus what is m1? Is this clear till here? Okay. I've used line AB. AB has 2 points. From the 2-point formula, I used M1 slope. If it is parallel, what will be M2 value? What is M2? Minus 3 by. It is the same, right? If it is parallel, it is same. 3 by minus 5 is minus 3 by 5. Both are same. So I'll keep this aside. M1 is equals to minus 3 by 5. Okay, I'll write this as minus 3 by 5. Just because they are parallel, M2 is also equal to minus 3 by 5. So we have one slope here, one slope. Then we need one point. What is the point given here? All of you respond. What's the point we have to take? Origin, right? In origin, what is x1, y1 value? What is the equation now? What is the equation, students? Y minus y1 is equal to. See, when origin is given x1, y minus 0 is equals to minus 3 by 5 into x minus 0. This is the answer. You can write it like this or shift 5 to the other side. 5y minus 3x is equals to 0. 5y is equals to minus 3x, or you can write 3x positive plus 5y is equals to 0. This is the equation. I think Tanishka, your answer was correct. Was this the answer? 4 marks. But this one, we saw a lot of questions. The only thing you should remember, parallel line M1, M2. I'll repeat once again. All of you will concentrate, your students. Note this point. Over another 2 minutes, we'll end the class. Find the equation of a line. Forget about that. We need to find equation. Remember, we need to find equation. Next, in equation, what is given here? Parallel is given. If it is parallel, M1 will be equal to M2. We definitely need, see, if you want to find equation and parallel word is given, whether it is parallel or perpendicular, what are the two things required? One slope and one. What is that one point which is already given? What is the one? Very good. 0, 0. One slope is pending. That slope we need to take from line AB. Ignore this line AB, line word. AB is given. AB are basically 2 points. So use 2 points and find the first slope and use the parallel word and find M2. That is what I've done. If you feel, again, once again, if you feel it complicated, just skip students. 2 marks, you lose 2 marks. You'll get only 2 marks. If you're thorough with this, you attempt it. These are few tough questions. In board exam, not all can solve these type of questions. Okay, that's it. We are done with the equation of a straight line. We are able to solve all the questions. Whatever I taught, did you understand?